has been insane. The median level is just so much higher, and people are taking the game more seriously than ever, which is extremely exciting. All right.
I feel like I feel like oh, okay, we've got Kingu versus Jormis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
As a
let you- I'll
spectator,
let you-
it's a treat because you don't know who will win tournament, who will get in top 8, but as a competitor, I guess it's really stressful. People
yeah,
are
like-
getting so good now.
All right, so we got Kingu against Jormis. We got the Fox. We got Kingu's Fox. I'm guessing he's pretty well versed against Falco. Like he's been playing. I know he plays lots against the Spaceys. He still got some. I'm sure he's good against Puff, just from knowing the character so well. And right now he's definitely not letting Jormis get away with it. 93%, 0 stocks taken. How do I get the broadcast code? All right, you gotta go in. I'm gonna reply to it again. You see the commentator. What's it called? Channel. That
Yeah.
you're. I'm gonna this. So you put that and you log into that, and then you go into spectate and you refresh, and then you get what you need. So yeah, while Spud is getting signed up and getting the spectate going, Kingu has lost his stock.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jormis lost his stock right away at the beginning of the set. So yeah, he's down 1 stock, but keeping the pressure on here. Oh, shooting a laser the wrong way. Shine stall, nice shine stall, and getting the reversal here.
I mean, Jormis is. I do feel like Jormis is pretty good at adapting. He's been when we saw him against Kingu. We saw him against Frenzy. Sorry, he was having a bit of trouble at first, and as the games went on, he definitely felt more and more comfortable. Just couldn't clutch it out, and that's gonna be a stock. That means it's an extremely clean edge guard from.
Oh, the F still was so smart. We covered so many options here.
Sure. 13 frames from Galint I see in the chat. Yeah, I mean that Galint display is really cool. I'll say that. Is top 4 tomorrow for EU? No, it's coming up. Get ready.
And yes. It's so hard to be off stage as Falco.
Yeah, it do be like that. I mean, you play Falco. It is you got a strong neutral tool. You got an insane combo game. Your recovery just isn't that like it's decent, but you're gonna get edge guarded pretty quickly if you don't do the right choices. Spud, are you managing in your corner?
I don't even think I've done this before, to be honest.
Really? Damn. Have you? So yeah, you played Ultimate, right, for a bit.
I did, yeah. I think I quit just as Kazuya came out, so before everyone knew what he could do. So I was pretty lucky to escape when I did.
that is a good one for sure. And then so yeah, I'm sure like Australia is a lot of like because of like Australia, the cities are quite apart. I'm sure like online is like a blessing also for you guys. Just like it is. I mean, it is everywhere, but I'm sure America also benefited a lot from it just because of how big it is. But yeah, not
like you talked about Slippy.
Yeah, talking about Slippy, yeah, just like how much of a blessing it's been for Australia.
We actually, you could still play. How do I explain this? Like in the US, for example, you couldn't like really play West Coast to East Coast because you get like 100 ping. But even though Australia is about as wide, our cable doesn't take that kind of route. You get about 60 ping from coast to coast. So you could still pay people before Slippy came out.
Okay, well that's really good. Yeah, even in Delhi-based netcode. I mean, it was fine also for Europe. I do think Slippy just makes everything better, and our life is just better, and our skin is clearer, and we have better sleep, etc. But yeah.
What region is Jormis?
Jormis from Sweden. He's one of the Swedish. He's one of the Swedish players. You know how the Swedish be. They're good. They're just good at video games. And Kingu hailing from the UK, young player from the UK. Quite a mouth on him. That's what we love too.
I've definitely read a few of his comments, and that was only in the one stream.
Yeah, I mean he is in EU. I think we're very wholesome, and I do think Kingu kind of brings the trash talk, which I like. And Jormis right now trying to take that out of Kingu, but Kingu very resilient. But yeah, just for you just sign out of Slippy, like open Slippy launcher, sign out top right, and then re-log in and then go and spectate. But I'm gonna stream my game. Just
okay, you've just opened up my eyes. That makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, Slippy. I do think Slippy is pretty close to like a modern like software. It looks really good these days. But you know, still gotta get used to it. All right.
Yeah, Jormis getting combo here by Kingu. Escaping. Oh no! He's escaping Kingu, in fact, but yeah, doesn't escape his death, unfortunately.
Yeah, we got a 2-0 for Kingu. I mean, Jormis has kind of like he's kind of got like the Frenzy curse back in the day when Frenzy was like very much like up and I've logged in but no broadcast. I mean, refreshed and spectate like the third tab, and watch Kingu or watch Jormis, sorry, or Kingu, and they're in waiting for a game right now. They're in between games. But yeah, he's gonna kind of get like the Frenzy curse. Well, like Frenzy used to be, I mean, extremely good and then select up and coming or whatever. But he would always like lose he would always like SD a stock during his games. Like it was like an SD per game, and I feel like we've seen that with Jormis against Frenzy. I mean, I think that's what happened at every of the games. He just SD'd in the end. And I feel like it's also kind of what we're seeing against Kingu. So he's got a bit of the fingers are a bit too fast, maybe.
That was clean. I feel like that's just a Falco problem. I don't know about you guys, but have you ever played like your secondary Falco and all it's good at doing is side being up the stage?
It do be happening.
Because that happens. Like, and if it happens to the guys who actually play the bird, then you know there's something wrong with the character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's a high risk, like high reward character in some. I mean, spaces are like Melville was talking. It's like a monkey's paw thing, right? Like, I mean, you play the cheater characters. Okay, well you're gonna have a wish. You're gonna have a wish for sure. But like one figure comes off, and then sometimes you're gonna side B off stage. That's just how it is.
Yeah, you can't have it all.
Can't have it all.
And Kingu getting shine out of stage here. Oh, caught by the
unfortunate reverse.
And
oh my god!
the soldier
all
combo.
Right. Yeah. Palm soldier. I mean, child, still out there. Jormis showing. Yeah, I mean, he's showing some teeth right now, for sure. Kingu. What do you think about like at Stadium as Falco against Fox? Do you think it's mostly preference, or like?
I feel like traditionally it's supposed to be Falco really likes the top platform. Like it makes it easier to position yourself well when you read like a Fox's full hops. I feel like, except for on Yoshi's. Maybe Frenzy has a better idea in chat. I don't really play too much Fox Falco on the stage. My like I said, my Falco's only good at side being off the side of the stage, so I try not to pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, Falco's definitely like a 3 a.m. character after a night out. For some people, it's the only character they've ever played. Shout out to Baxton.
Oh.
Yeah, nice side B. Did you get cheesed? No.
And oh no, nice DI.
I think a Nair might have been nicer. It would have killed him weak at 160, I think.
You want to get any Kingu's been surviving so well. His defensive options have been really good. Jormis has been missing a few flubs here and there, but maybe it's time for Jormis to take his own to put his hands on the games right now, being able to take one game off of Kingu, kind of shut Kingu's mouth. You can't let these young kids just be too arrogant, you know. It's like, oh, I play Pup, but I'm gonna switch to Fox because you know I'm just cool like that. I'm not like the other boys.
I'm not like the other mangoes.
I'm not. Yeah, he misses the old mango for sure.
Okay,
all right,
last stock, maybe last stock for Jormis in the set.
I mean, he's
fighting a strong opponent here. Nice shine, the back air. Oh, was really close off stage, and the net does it. Really nice catch by Kingu here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-0. Kingu might not, be like the other mangoes, but he does approach shield a lot, and it's been working out. I think Kingu caught up pretty quickly onto Jormis's like laser patterns, was moving out of lasers pretty well, power shielding some here and there, and just Jormis couldn't close it out. Which even what we've seen against Frenzy. Of course, like Frenzy, the games against Jormis were a bit more, dominant, but Jormis has a bit of a problem like closing it out. I don't know if it's like a stress thing. I don't know if it's like I don't know. I'm gonna take a game off of like someone that is better than me, and it kind of gets into your head.
It's also a Falco thing, right?
Yeah.
You get your combo going, but you have to close the stock, right?
I mean, you can keep the combo going. Yeah, it's for Falco. You can keep the combo going forever, but at some point you got to find a way to hand it.
Yeah. And nice run for Jormis here.